Roger Stone speaks to One America News after President Trump commuted his sentence. One America's Jack Posobiec spoke with Stone to discuss what he expects as his case rolls on.
Well, we're very excited to welcome back here to One America News a very good friend of the program, a longtime friend of our president, Donald Trump, someone who's been a longtime Republican strategist, and as of just a few days ago, a free man. Ladies and gentlemen, Roger Stone.
Jack, thanks very much for having me.
Roger, how did it feel to get that phone call from the president? I understand you were at home with the family.
Well, it was obviously a relief. I must tell you I was not surprised, not because I had some inside word or not because I knew in advance, because I didn't. My lawyers were never in contact with the White House lawyers at any time. We had never had any formal nor informal contact with the president. But Jack, I had prayed about this. I had prayed for this since January when I met with Franklin Graham, and he set out a course for me to not only reaffirm my belief in Jesus Christ, but to put the whole matter in the hands of God. And I did that.
Now, I do want to address, there's this new sort of accusation that's being lodged against you, and you're hearing it from the same old purveyors of the Russiagate conspiracy theory. They're claiming that this wasn't just an act of mercy, but it was actually part of a cover-up, that Donald Trump commuted your sentence because you refused to give Mueller the goods in the investigation, and that you covered up information about his illicit ties to Russia or possibly other illicit activity. How would you respond to that?
Well, first of all, they had 3 years to prove that, and it's simply not true. I am aware of no misconduct, no inappropriate act by the President of the United States. I'm not aware of any Russian collusion because there was none. But on his part, on my part, or by anyone else. The president was well aware, because he watches television, and I said it in 1,000 forums, that the Mueller investigators pressured me very heavily to bear false witness against him, to let them compose testimony that they could then use as an article of impeachment against him. But I never anywhere said that I was covering up before the president, because, Jack, there was nothing to cover up.
To finish up, Roger, there was something that I saw from you recently where you said that you were working to go on a new path, and you felt that God was sending you on a new path, and that through this experience you've come to realize that. And I wanted to ask, I'm a Catholic. I know you're raised Catholic. I wanted to know where you were coming from with that.
Well, like you, I remain in the Catholic Church. There's some little parts of their dogma I don't particularly understand, but they've got the basics right. I believe in the birth and the death and the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and the resurrection, and I believe him to be the Son of God. And I don't care whether you're a Presbyterian or a Baptist or a Methodist or a Catholic. That's what we all believe. That's what holds us all together as Christians. The old Roger Stone right now would be out for revenge. But it tells us in Hebrews 30:31 in the Bible, that vengeance is reserved for God, that God is the only one who can deliver vengeance. And this is a vengeful God. He understands justice and injustice. So woe be unto those who deserve vengeance from the living God. Therefore, I no longer have to worry about revenge against any of those who have done me wrong. This is God's province. He'll take care of them. My thanks to God. My thanks to the president. Jack, my thanks to you, because you're a friend and you have always believed what I said. And my thanks to OANN, because you always give me a forum to tell my side of things, which was not the case in certain other so-called media outlets. So God bless you too.
I appreciate that, Roger, and that's what we try to do here at One American News, is understand that all stories have two sides to them, and so we'd like to present both of those. Tell me, where can people go to follow you, get access to what you'll be doing upcoming here?
Well, I recommend that people subscribe to stonecoldtruth.com. That's stonecoldtruth.com. That's my blog.
All right, Roger Stone, and I'm sure we'll be there to cover it as it goes. Thank you so much for joining us once again, One American News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.